honeys, it's your Queen Bee, so I'm going to be telling you guys when you should stop celebrating birthdays. Now, I know that's probably like, what? You stop celebrating birthdays? No, I am never going to stop celebrating birthdays, but when should you stop celebrating, like, crazy much? Now, on the milestone birthdays, completely fine, do whatever you want. And I'm not saying that, like, people below the age of, like, 19 or 20 should stop celebrating, like, birthdays, like, child birthdays. Do whatever you want, but when you hit, like, 37 or something like that, I don't think having, like, a themed birthday, unless it's what you want, is, like, appropriate for your age. Like, once I'm 22, I think I'm going to stop having, like, decorations, like, hung up for my birthday. Like, obviously I did it this year, and I literally only had my boyfriend over. It was mostly just because I wanted Instagram pictures, so yeah, and I only even used, like, half of them where I wasn't even with most of the decorations. It was just something fun to do. But yeah, I don't think I'll be doing that, like, after the age of, like, 23, honestly. Like, I might do something for 25, or, like, if I have a big group of friends sometime. But yeah. When you should stop celebrating your birthday is whenever you just, like, you're not doing anything, and it's literally just, like, just whatever. Like, if you have no friends or no family, then you can celebrate it, but I wouldn't hang, like, decorations unless you want to, or, like, do anything crazy. Of course, get yourself a cake and ice cream, like, do all that kind of stuff. Take yourself and treat yourself because you're, like, you know, you've lived another year and that's something to celebrate. I'm not knocking that, but don't hang up, like, a piñata or, like, streamers or stuff like that, just because you're kind of old. And this is, like, coming from someone who's almost 20. I'm 19, and I'm also in the military, so, like, there's that. I didn't get to celebrate my 18th birthday. I celebrated it in the gas chamber at basic training, and I got a cookie afterwards because it was in my MRE, and yeah, that was basically it. So for my 19th birthday, I literally just hung up streamers and stuff, and it was a waste of time. I literally just did some of it for Instagram, and that was it. Because I only invited my boyfriend, and again, that was it. I did bake, like, 2 cakes, but that's whatever. Yeah. So, celebrating birthdays is, like, great, but don't, like, make it a huge, big, like, month-long thing. Like, that's just kind of ridiculous. I used to do that kind of stuff, like, where I would celebrate my birthday month. But again, like, not necessary. Just unneeded waste of money. That's just my opinion. But, again, it's just my opinion. So, yeah. Celebrating birthdays. That's all I had to say. Sorry this video is short. Anyways, do whatever you want with your life. I'm not telling you don't. But I'm just saying that, like, once you're over the age of 25, unless you're selling, like, a 30th or a 40th or, like, something like, you know, that kind of thing. Like a 50th or, like, 100th, you know? Like, go ahead. But I don't think that the decorations are necessary. Like, honestly, if you want to do something for Instagram, like, pick one area and just, like, decorate it up, and then just, that's it. Because that's what I should have done, but I didn't. Obviously, like, for a 16th birthday, I did, like, a bunch of crazy stuff. I got a car, obviously, but, I mean, in terms of, like, how many people came over, I think, like, only 20 of my friends, like, a bunch of family, but, like, I only had, like, 20 friends over, and, I mean, I know it probably sounds like a lot to some people, but it's really not. I just don't like inconveniencing people, so I always, like, check a month ahead and make sure people are going to be free, and if they're not, then I just, like, that. Don't worry about it, it's fine, because I really don't ask for gifts or anything, or, like, money. I don't like accepting stuff like that. Like, especially from, like, people like my grandma, like, because she tries to, like, overkill and give me, like, $200 or every birthday, and I'm like, it's okay. She didn't give me anything for this birthday or last birthday because I'm like, I'm old, you don't need to do that, and she was like, okay. And then for her birthday, I got a tiny little, like, slot machine for her because she likes that stuff, and I filled it with a bunch of money, and yeah. So anyways, just celebrate how you want, but be rational, be reasonable. Don't spend all your money on decorations and, like, stuff like that if you need that money. Like, obviously me paying for, like, everything now, I'm just like, I'm gonna save my money. Like, don't spend it on crazy stuff. Unless you want to, of course. But that's it. So, that's my opinion. Tell me down below, like, what age do you think that you should stop, like, hanging streamers and piñatas and, like, all that kind of stuff? When should you stop celebrating, like, birthdays, like, birthday parties? That's really what I mean is birthday parties. When should you stop having birthday parties? Always celebrate your birthday, because again, life is special. It's great. And yeah. So, with all that being said, don't forget to comment, don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure to check out all my social medias down in the link below. And I think with all that being said, thanks for stopping by. Love you.